Hello and welcome back to more of Trails Sky, where we just talked to the head maid, and she's got a plan for us to meet with the queen, and it's gonna be great. I don't know where I just went. I'm here now. Awesome. Wait, there's another door. I guess I'm going this way. I need to see. I think that this is going to trigger story stuff. What I need to do is oh, I'm in the kitchen. Now I'm in the basement. Oh my gosh. I've officially reached lost status. Oh, this is the dining hall. Okay. Seems awfully small for the amount of people invited. We get the kiddie table. It's down this way. Oh, that's the dining area I was just in. What I'm looking for is... Oh yes, we are allowed into the throne room for some reason. I'm looking for the mayor, dadgummit. He's somewhere. I was told he was here. Ah! Fine, I'll just go back to my room and I'll meet up with Zen and then we can just talk. I don't know. I'm so hungry. Usually by this time I'm already in some bar stuffing my face. Isn't our food ready yet? I'm literally salivating thinking about this full course dinner. I need to find the mayor. Are you the mayor? Oh my god, you're the mayor. Klaus! I've been looking for you all over the place. Joshua, Estelle, you made it. It's been quite some time. Dean Collins? You were invited to the banquet as well, sir? I just arrived today via airship from Ruin. A little mayoral birdie told me you two won the tournament. Jill and everyone else will be so happy to hear it. Thank you. I had no idea we'd be seeing you here, Dean Collins. Dean Collins is a member of the Royal Assembly and a man of great respect in Liberal. It's only fitting he be given a seat at the banquet. A man of great respect, he says. You flatter me, Mayor. What's the Royal Assembly? It's a meeting held once per year to address matters affecting the kingdom. The Queen, mayors of every city, and other representatives all come together to try solving various problems of state. Wow, sounds big. So all of those guys have been invited here tonight too? No, I'd say only about half. Her Majesty is still ill, and General Morgan is away on official military business. It's called prison. He's been arrested. And Mayor Delmore of Ruin was arrested in that nasty affair. And Professor Russell. He is a bit too entrenched in too many unknowns right now. We don't know how true all this talk is of the Royal Guardsmen being involved in some underground terrorist organization. It's hardly the time to be holding a feast at all, if you ask me. Well, we can use this chance to see where Duke Doonan stands on all of these issues. We need his permission to have an audience with Her Majesty regardless. Yes, that's the biggest issue here, without a doubt. Barring us from C, Her Majesty is the height of idiocy and mismanagement. I would like to pay my respects to Princess Claudia as well, but it's the same story. Princess Claudia, the Queen's granddaughter, right? Does she live here in the castle? No. It's my understanding her actual residence is elsewhere. But I'm told she's come to the capital as of a few days ago. She's here then? I'd really love to meet her. I'm sure you'll have the chance. Is that it? Did we succeed? Did we get all the things? Did we do all the things? Met all the people? Zen! It still bugs me. Not that there's anything I could have done for him. Wait. Oh, Olivier. Okay. I skipped the first part of text. I shouldn't have. Okay, so I've already been here. Talked to that dude. Alright, so I talked to Klaus, which was my primary objective, apparently. This is where Maybell is. No one's in here. No one's in here either. This is the bar. Let's see, going up. And now we're in the terrace. I'm lost! Just Estelle screaming at the top of her lungs in the middle of the palace. I'm lost! Regarding dinner, the pre-cooking is about done now. Please remain patient. I'm hungry. May I help you? I'm sorry to be rude, but I'm very busy right now preparing for the banquet. What? What did I do? I got stuck. No. It took me 12 minutes to get here. It took me 12 minutes to get stuck in existential nightmare. Oh no. I can't go anywhere. Wait, no, that's no. Joshua, do something. I have to load my save. I have to redo all those things that I just did. It's fine, I can do it at like super speed. Who are you? The head chef is a real pro, specializing in imperial cuisine over since. I can't believe I got stuck. You know what? I'm gonna go over there again and see if I get stuck again. If so, then that's a horrible oversight. Oh, this is the way down! So I had to go down there anyways! How did I get stuck? I'm so confused. Estelle, Joshua! Mr. Murdoch? I thought you might be here. With more mayoral class individuals on the guest list, we had a feeling you might also be in attendance. I must say, I never expected you two to win a tournament championship and end up hobnobbing in Gransil Castle. Hobnobbing! Whoo! Casey's just kids to the bone, are you? You are. It took more than our upbringing to get here. Lots of people helped along the way. So, it's been a few days. Have there been any developments? Well, right after you left for the capital, Captain Amalthea from the Intelligence Division came knocking. She forced me to come to this banquet, but I kept my mouth shut about Leiston Fortress. Professor Russell and company are still on the run, too. Army hasn't found him yet. But the longer we keep this up, the less chance they have. It's really only a matter of time. I asked Captain Amalthea if I could see Her Majesty and wish her well, but no luck. I was flat out refused. So in other words, we definitely aren't going to be able to do this the easy way. We sure aren't, but don't you worry, because we've totally got that covered. We will get the professor's message to Her Majesty, one way or another. So next room, question mark. No one's in here. Right, didn't I just leave? Alright, I have left. Should I go visit the maid? Pre-cooking is done. Please wait in your room. Okay, so now I have to go back to my room, right? Nope. That's not where I was going. Go up the stairs calmly. There's nothing calm about the way I'm acting right now. Yay! The story! Oh. You never really understand how beautiful story progression is until it happens. Hey guys, talk about being late. The party's about to start, you know. Sorry. We got so caught up in sightseeing that we lost track of time. Plus, we also talked to all of the mayors. Huh? Well, aren't we well connected? We're close friends with the mayor of Roland. Plus, we've met the other mayors in the course of our travels. Ah, I see. I guess your work as bracers has caused you to meet quite a few big shots. You two sure get around for junior bracers. Yeah, you might say that. Have you done any bracer assignments since we came to Grancel? I guess it's not all that different in other countries, right? Right. For a full-fledged bracer, nationality isn't an issue when it comes to your work. The prelim fights and legal procedures at the embassy. I keep wanting to say embassy. I don't know why. That's not a word. Embassy kept me too busy to get any actual work done, though. But hey, there are 4 other bracers on duty, too. Which isn't so bad. Normally, that would be enough to handle most cases, I'd imagine. But with all of them concentrated in Grancel, that must make it tough to handle any cases in other regions. Yeah, could be. I feel like a goose just walked over my grave. I wonder what's going on with Shara back in Roland. Now that name rings a bell. You wouldn't happen to be talking about Sherazard, would you? You know her? She's our mentor, and she's been a close friend for ages. Oh, okay, makes sense. I met her a long time ago when a case brought her to Calvard. She was fortunate to have a good master working with her from such a young age. Her master? Yeah, probably Dad. Please pardon me. The table for the dinner party has been set. May I show you the way? Sure. I was getting bored with waiting anyhow. Alright. Want to go and eat fancy? Sure. That fight left me starving. Let's go dig in. Come on, you two. It would be nice if you two didn't completely forget your table manners for once. Oh, Joshua. This is a dinner party, right? What's with all the empty plates, then? Plenty of knives and forks, though. That's because it's a formal dinner party. Everything comes out in a specific order, starting with, hors d'oeuvres. Then you use the knives and forks from the outside in. And that's all part of having good table manners. And here comes the anxiety attack. It's really not so bad. It does mean that you get to have some of the finest food available. Manners and etiquette are secondary. Indeed, indeed! I'm told that you're acquainted with everyone who'll be attending. No need to get stressed out. Yeah, I guess that's true. Please, don't encourage her. On that note, is the gentleman accompanying you going to be okay with a knife and fork? I'm told that folks from the East usually eat with chopsticks. Forks eat with chopsticks. Woo! You've done your research. However, I'm a firm believer in the when in Liberal, do as the Liberians do policy. I am not especially skilled with them, but I use a knife and fork. My, how elegantly handled. I'm impressed you're as much a gentleman as you are a martial arts champion. You flatter me. Is anyone else hearing that? Somebody's doing some construction work outside. Boy, he really is a complete sucker for a pretty face. I think he's more being polite than a lich, though. Anyway, His Grace is really late. I wonder what he's up to. Evil things. Indeed. So, if the seat at head of the table is for the Duke, then who might that other one be for? Indeed. Perhaps it is intended for Princess Claudia. Your attention, ladies and gentlemen. My humblest apologies for the long delay. Presenting His Grace, the Duke. Well then, I must apologize for making you wait so. I'm afraid that I was in a meeting from which I simply could not break away. This gentleman is Colonel Richard, commanding officer of the Royal Intelligence Division. I've invited him here to thank him for his tireless efforts in helping to deal with the terrorist situation. It's a pleasure to meet you all. I was quite gratified to be invited to this occasion by our Honorable Duke. I ask that you pardon my uncouth soldier's uniform and allow me to sit with you. You've got to be kidding. We're having dinner with him? I suspected this might happen, but it's still unnerving. Excellent, excellent. What say you, Mayor Maybell? What do you think of Grancel Castle's master chef? Is this cooking not on par with that found in Bose's Antero's restaurant? Yes, it's quite remarkable. The wine selection also perfectly complements the meal. I almost want to try hiring him away. You're not the first to say such things. And what of you, Zin? Wasn't it? Is the food to your liking? Oh, it's excellent. I don't have the words to describe the sense of refinement and depth. I certainly believe I could develop a real taste for Liberian cuisine, though. Good, good! I'm glad to hear it. And you, young bracers? I imagine you've never experienced such fine food in your life before. It's extremely delicious. Far more worthy of being associated with the royal family than the person who invited us. Indeed, it is a genuine treat. It's certainly delicious food. And we couldn't miss the chance to attend so prestigious an event as this. Thank you very much for your gracious invitation. Very kind of you to say so. I do finally remember what my butler has been telling me about. We met before during the ruin incident. Perhaps our fates are linked in some bizarre fashion. Yes, sir. Maybe so. So he'd forgotten all about us until his butler reminded him? Come! Let us put social classes and ranks aside for this evening! Food is abundant, and the wine flows freely, so enjoy to your heart's content. Your Grace, if we could, I'd like to do as we discussed first. Ah, yes, that's a fine idea. Actually, I have something important to say to you fine folk who represent the kingdom. I use a celebration as a place to make an important announcement. announcement. An announcement. And what might that be? I believe it will allow, or I will allow Colonel Richard to explain the details. Thank you. As you are, no doubt, already aware, Her Majesty has been in poor health of late. However, she has been recovering and may grace us with a public appearance soon. Ah, that's excellent news! Could we possibly go and check in on her? Unfortunately, she does not consider that to be a wise decision at the moment. Within a few days, it seems likely that the terrors plaguing the kingdom will be swept away. In light of that, the Queen's birthday celebration will be held as originally planned. Well, the citizens will surely be happy to hear this news, as well, or as they have been looking forward to it. But surely, that is not all you wish to tell us. Right. If that were all, you could have just sent along a message. Indeed, you are correct. Her Majesty is continuing to recover, as was previously stated. However, given the gravity of her condition, she has also issued a proclamation. Due to her tenuous health, she has stated that she wishes to abdicate the throne and turn over royal authority to her nephew Duke Dunan. What? Is this true? Joshua, this is... Yeah, the conspiracy finally makes its appearance. I was surprised when Her Majesty first broached the subject as well, but her illness has left her quite frail. But it is only natural. She has ruled the kingdom for 40 years, leading it through times of strife and war, all without a husband, might I add. Given that, I wish to relieve her of the stress of her duties following the festival's successful conclusion. As the heir to the throne, the decisions are mine to make. How terrible. Is Her Majesty's condition truly that severe? I'm ashamed that I've never noticed any signs in any of my annual visits. Is this far too serious a matter to discuss at what is supposedly a casual dinner? Pardon my rudeness, but this all seems to stretch credulity. Huh? Mayor Maybell? Are you saying that you cannot take His Grace at his word? No, nothing of the sort. I simply mean that, as an elected official, I don't understand why the successor to the throne can't be elected in the same fashion. That's true. If possible, I'd like to hear this directly from Her Majesty. Your unease is quite understandable, but we do ask that you try to maintain your composure and allow us to continue. As mentioned earlier, I believe Her Majesty will give a formal announcement herself during the festival. Could you be persuaded to shelve your doubts until then? Well, the issue is basically this. Once this becomes common knowledge, we cannot know how the citizens will react. This is why we're telling the leaders first, to help stave off some chaos or public disorder before it happens. This was also the decision of His Grace. Well, yes, this is true. Also, the Queen's abdication of the throne will have international repercussions. The other nations on the continent will have their eyes on us, and we must be watchful for any action on the part of the Erebonians. Surely, you can see why it is necessary to show unified support for the new king. This is the world in which we are going to be living. He makes it all sound so rational. Yeah, he's quite the master manipulator. In other words, the official decree will be given during the birthday celebration, but you thought it would be best to inform us first so that we can be prepared for any issues that may arise, correct? I'm glad to see that we have an understanding. If this all comes to pass, we're going to find ourselves quite busy. Yes, and we'll have to announce it to citizens. Have a question? I believe that the Duke has a fair claim to the throne. However, is there not another who also has the same rights of succession? Well, no doubt you're referring to Her Majesty's granddaughter, Princess Claudia. It is true that she and His Grace have an equal claim to the throne, but it would appear that Her Majesty did not choose her due to her tender age. And I must say, I agree with her wisdom in this matter. I would hardly like to impose such responsibility upon a girl so young. Yes, absolutely! For the time being, I believe it would be best for Claudia to find a fine marriage proposal, I guess is what he said. Though it is strictly informal, there is already interest from the royal families of a number of other nations. Perhaps a royal wedding could take place as soon as this year. Oh my. I understand. If that happens, then we'll have 2 major events to celebrate. I honestly think she's a bit young for marriage. Excuse me? May I ask a question? Zen? I don't mind. Speak freely. Sorry to seem rude, but this doesn't sound like the kind of conversation you would want outsiders hearing. Particularly a foreigner. So how come you're making this announcement now? This is solely because of the serendipitous turn of events that allowed Bracers to win the competition, or the championship. We had wanted to inform the guild of this in advance as well. I've already discussed the idea with Her Majesty. Gotcha. I guess Liberal's military and Bracers are on just as good of terms as the stories I say. Stories I say. Not you, me. That is because the lack of military strength of the Empire or the Republic. The harsh reality is that keeping close relations with each other is a must. In any event, do you now understand our intentions? Yeah, alright. We'll pass on what we've learned here to the guild then. Man, I've heard some pretty unbelievable conversations in my time, but that was something else. I mean, I'm a foreigner after all, so it's not that big of a deal for me. I bet that was a huge news for you guys, though. Of course it was! I can't believe things have gone this far already. Huh? Never mind. But really, what a shame. That food was so amazing, that food was so amazing, and it practically melted in the mouth. Couldn't tell what that last flavor was, though. Understandable enough. But anyway, did you want to go for a walk to work off some of that rich food, Estelle? Huh? Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, I could go for a little bit of fresh air. You just played tourists a little while ago, and now you want to take an after-dinner walk? I sure don't get it. But must be a local thing. I think you're exaggerating a little bit. You haven't gone out to take in sights. There is a lot of historical architecture around here, you know. If the mood hits me, I may still give it a shot. On the other hand, the kitchen may still have some food left over. You've got to be kidding. You're still hungry? If you had a blade to my throat, my dying wish would be for some liquor and a snack. I might go and hunt up a bar or something in a little bit. Yay, I've been given free movement now to save and call it a day. Thank you for watching. If you like this video and you want to see more, please subscribe, press that bell, like and share, favorite, all those things. Wow! Next time we're gonna go and do some more stuff. I don't know what's happening next. A lot of things are just coming out of freaking nowhere. So thank you for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.